The very same people who voted for Donald Trump and gave him the power that he is wielding uncontrollably right now have become his biggest detractors. I mean, believe it or not, the people who said, yes, I want Trump back, are the ones who seem to really be having regrets over their horrific choices in November of 2024. Recently, the New York Times conducted a focus group of Donald Trump's own voters, not necessarily MAGA, but people who voted for Trump. And it turns out they're super pissed off at pretty much everything that this guy is doing. Let me read you what some of these Trump voters had to say. This is Heather, a 55-year-old Republican. She said, in Venezuela, we need to go in and not just take him out. We need to get rid of his entire cabinet, everybody but that was underneath him that is following in his footsteps, and start afresh. But also, Venezuela's hopefully more for the people's sake to end the suffering for them. Greenland just seems more of a, why are we there? What do we need from Greenland? I mean, there's no conflict there. Could we just bring the focus back to somewhere else in America? All right, so Heather's mostly right. She's right on the issue of Greenland. Sure, she's totally wrong about Venezuela, just in the fact that it wasn't our mess. Okay, we didn't need to do that. That was not necessary, and a majority of Americans, of course, agree with that statement. We didn't need to do that. So, Heather, you get a C on that, okay? I'm not going to give you an A or a B. You get a C. You didn't fail, but, you're kind of not great either. Bill, a 62-year-old Republican, said, Greenland has resources that Trump wants to be able to take advantage of, but what gives him the right to go in militarily and take it? All right, Bill gets it. Heather, you could learn a lot from Bill. They have resources. It's not about the military. It's not about, we got to get it before China and Russia do, like Trump has said. It's because of the resources. So Bill understands that. So good on you, Bill. But what gives him the right to do this? You did, Bill. You also get a C on this. What gives him the right? Idiots like you that put him in power to begin with. The guy that said on day one, I'm going to be a dictator. And you got a dictator, and now you're like, oh God, what have I done? What has Bill done here? Oh, poor Bill. I got a dictator. Who'd have thunk it? Listen, Bill, I get that as a Republican, you're not listening to guys like me. You're not listening to left-wing podcasters or left-wing influencers. You're focusing on the right-wing crap. I get it, sure. But even if you weren't going to listen to us when we told you these kinds of things were going to happen, I would think you would at least listen to Donald Trump himself, okay? Because he was very clear about this. He was clear about all the horrible things you guys now say you're against during the campaign. He wanted to take Greenland during his first term. This isn't new. These are part of his greatest hits. But you guys wouldn't even listen to him, which gets me. Every time it gets me, okay? Republicans will believe every single thing that Donald Trump tells them unless he's actually telling them the truth. Like, the election was stolen. No, tariffs have brought in $80 trillion. Yeah, we're all going to get checks. Those are lies that Trump tells them. I exaggerated the 80 trillion, but he still says like 6 trillion, which is still, thousands of times more than it's brought in. But they believe those things. But when Trump says, I'll be dictator just for a day. Oh, we're going to take Greenland. Oh, we're going to have roving gangs of ICE marching through our streets. They're like, he's exaggerating. He's not really going to do those things. Calm down, libtards. Right? So when he tells them the truth, they don't believe it. When he lies to them, they believe it immediately. Just absolute mindfuck Republicans are. Like, can't even wrap my brain around it because of how dumb these voters are. And now Now that he's doing the things he said he would do and they voted for him to do, now they realize, oops, we may have made a mistake. Well, it's your mistake. Live with it. And hopefully, learn something from it and don't make the mistakes again in the future. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.